Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hello Word. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me today as we delve into another fascinating English word. Today's word is cut, a B1 level noun meaning injury or reduction. So, what exactly does cut mean? Well, a cut can refer to an injury where your skin is broken, often by something sharp. Think about accidentally slicing your finger while chopping vegetables. That's a cut. But cut also means a reduction in something, like a price cut at the store or a budget cut at work. So, it has two main meanings, an injury or a reduction. Let's explore some synonyms for the injury meaning of cut. A close synonym is wound. For example, the doctor cleaned the wound carefully. Another synonym is laceration. This word often implies a deeper or more jagged cut. We could say, the accident resulted in a severe laceration to his arm. Another possible synonym, though a bit less common in everyday speech, is gash. He had a deep gash on his knee from the fall. Now, let's consider synonyms for the reduction meaning of cut. We have reduction. For instance, there was a significant reduction in the price of the television. Another good synonym is decrease. We saw a decrease in sales last quarter. A slightly more formal synonym is curtailment. The new policy led to a curtailment of resources. Another possibility is diminishment. There was a notable diminishment in their enthusiasm for the project. Okay, so we've covered synonyms. What about antonyms? For the injury meaning of cut, an antonym could be heal. For example, the cut began to heal after a week. Another antonym could be mend. The skin started to mend over time. We could also use repair. The body's natural processes started to repair the damaged tissue. Now, let's look at antonyms for the reduction meaning of cut. A direct antonym is increase. For example, there was an increase in the number of students enrolled. Another antonym is addition. The company announced an addition to its workforce. Another good one is expansion. The business experienced rapid expansion into new markets. One more is growth. The country saw significant economic growth this year. So, how do we use cut in everyday conversations? Let's start with the injury meaning. You might say, I got a paper cut on my finger. Or, be careful with that knife. You don't want to get a cut. Or, she put a bandage on her cut. You could also say, that cut looks deep, you might need stitches. Now, for the reduction meaning of cut. You might hear, the company announced budget cuts. Or, there will be cuts to the library's funding. Or, I heard there were major price cuts at the grocery store. You might also hear someone say, due to budget cuts, the project will have to be scaled back. Let's try some more sentence examples to really solidify our understanding. He accidentally gave himself a nasty cut while gardening. The government is proposing drastic cuts to public spending. The doctor advised him to keep the cut clean and dry. The recent cut in interest rates is good news for borrowers. She has a small cut on her forehead. The fashion designer made a new cut in the dress, making it look fantastic. They had to cut their expenses to save money. He received a bad cut in the accident. The cut in salary left employees unhappy. They made a significant cut in the price of the product to attract customers. The cut on his hand was deep enough to need stitches. Due to the economic downturn, they had to implement budget cuts across all departments. She carefully cleaned the cut and applied antiseptic. The unexpected cut in funding jeopardized the entire project. After the accident, he had a deep cut on his leg. The company announced a cut in production due to decreased demand. He got a minor cut while shaving this morning. The dramatic cut in advertising spending worried the marketing team. The doctor examined the cut to assess the damage. The new policy resulted in a significant cut in employee benefits. To recap, cut can mean an injury like a paper cut or a reduction in something like budget cuts. We explored synonyms like wound, laceration, reduction, and decrease. We also looked at antonyms like heal, mend, increase, and addition. And we've seen how cut is used in countless everyday situations. Thanks so much for joining me on Hello Word today. I hope you found this exploration of the word cut helpful. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others find our show and continue their English learning journey. And now I have a little challenge for you. Create your own sentence using the word cut, either in the injury sense or the reduction sense, and share it as a comment below the video. I can't wait to see what you come up with. See you next time on Hello Word.